I want the deals! You can't handle the deals!
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another under $5 eShop deals video, where each and every week we go through the Nintendo Switch eShop and we pick out some of the best games currently on sale, all the while staying under a budget of only $5. Now first of all, just a quick reminder for anyone who might be new here to the channel, about halfway through the video I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card. If you want to participate in those giveaways in future videos, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. You then check out the next eShop deals video to see if you won. Also, if you're looking to pick up eShop credit for yourself, we now have an affiliate site, mapleshop.gg, where you can pick up gift cards for either Xbox or Nintendo, and if you use currently code JAN5, you'll be getting 5% off of your purchase, so you'll be saving a little extra money and helping out the channel at the same time. Lastly, if you reach the end of the video and you're still looking for other great deals, I'll be linking down below in the top pinned comment and description of the video the latest eShop deals, because a lot of those deals are still running and I just don't go over them 2 videos in a row. Now with all that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into those deals. Remember, if you are liking the content, hit that like button. So our first game for today is going to be a great returning one, with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the game back to its lowest ever price of 67% off, $4.94, and this one running till February 3rd. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up based off of the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World graphic novel. And it's also a game that I've already played on stream, so just as usual, I'll be linking that down below just in case you want to check it out. But in my opinion, it is still today among one of the best beat-em-ups we have on the Nintendo Switch, done with a great retro pixel art flair and an absolutely amazing soundtrack. It also offers up to 4-player local or online co-op play. The one thing, however, I always like to mention about this game for people picking it up is the game doesn't do a very good job of teaching you how to upgrade your characters. And although you'll be learning different moves just through your normal level ups, to gain extra stats, you actually have to buy items and food. And if you don't do that, the later levels of the game will just eventually feel quite impossible. Adding in an RPG dimension to the game, where if you're actually having some trouble, you can just go grind out some extra stats and then tackle those challenges yet again. But overall, this was already a game that I would have said was an easy pickup at its full price of $15, so today at $4.94, it's a great pickup. Now our next game for today is going to be Gigantic Army, that is currently 50% off, $4.49, and this one will be running till January 30th. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling run-and-gun shooter. However, what's really original here is you're doing it aboard a mech. And one of my favorite parts of the whole game is you actually get to personalize what type of weapons you want to bring with you on your different runs. Now this game is once again done in a beautiful pixel art style that is an homage to the 16-bit era of side-scrolling arcade gaming. And it is filled with great over-the-top action. Now there is one thing I do want to mention, however, for this deal. This game has already been slightly cheaper at about $2.70 in the past. The only thing is that we don't know when that deal is going to be coming around again. However, I can definitely say that already at $4.49, it is nonetheless a great pickup for this week. Now my next game for today is going to be Trash Quest, that is back to its lowest ever price of 80% off, only $1.99. However, this one you will have to move quickly because it's ending on January 28th. Now this game is what I would call a 2D micro Metroidvania. You're basically playing as a raccoon who is on a space station and trying to run around and collect as much trash as possible. And when I say that this is a micro Metroidvania, it's that you only have one map to discover with absolutely 0 checkpoints. However, the fact that the map is small does not make this an easy and fast adventure. You'll probably have to die quite a few times before you make your way around the different challenges. And personally, I'm a huge fan of the pixel art style here that is very reminiscent of a Game Boy style game. And for a small indie game, I've got to say, it has a quite upbeat and enticing soundtrack. So if you're looking for a bite-sized yet very challenging adventure, definitely check out Trash Quest at only $2. This game is a total steal. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Ben Carr 15, who said, "Would love to play Mighty Goose, thanks for the video." Well, hopefully Ben Carr, you got to pick up Mighty Goose, because at $10, that is an absolutely great game. Now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now if we jump straight back into our deals, we've got another great game back to its lowest ever price, and that is Cyberhook, that is back to 75% off, $3.74, and this one yet again running till February 3rd. Now trying to nail down exactly what style of gameplay this is a little difficult. However, I would say it's a 3D action platformer where every level is a time trial, and you are using parkour-like skills equipped with a grappling hook to make your way around the different levels that visually seem inspired by Tron. Now before we go any further, I do want to mention that this is a game with quite a bit of challenge to it. And I would say that initially, even the first part of the challenge here is really getting a grasp on the control methods. However, once you do finally get a hold of those controls, you'll be able to pull off some really amazing tricks. And the feeling of speed that you can get from this game is really quite amazing, where everything just seems like it's zooming by at impossible speeds. So if you're looking for a nice challenge this week with a totally out there gameplay style, definitely take a long hard look at Cyberhook. Now our next great game for today is going to be Huntdown, that is also back to its lowest ever price, 80% off, $3.99, this one running till February 1st, and on top of it, this game will be my pick of the week. Now this game is a 2D action platformer with an overall run and gun arcade style to it. And definitely, if you're a fan of this style of gameplay, this is a must-play game on the system. Number one, the gameplay is fast-paced and a ton of fun with 3 different playable characters. Second, the setting is amazing with a beautiful pixel art style with a throwback look inspired by the 80s. And lastly, this game probably has one of the best overall soundtracks of any indie title on the Nintendo Switch. It's at least definitely in my top 10. And this is another one of those games that I would have said is easily worth its full $20 price point. So getting all that today at a crazy low price I never thought we'd see of only $3.99 is once again an amazing steal. Now our next game for today is going to be Crypt of the Necrodancer, the Nintendo Switch edition, that is 80% off, only $3.99, and this one running all the way till February 12th. Now this game is a roguelite, rhythm-based dungeon crawler. You basically have to move to the beat while navigating randomly generated dungeons and battling enemies like skeletons, zombies, dragons, and more. Now I've got to let you know, normally I'm not a huge fan of rhythm games, but this one really managed to hook me. The gameplay is super easy to learn and pick up, yet extremely difficult to master. So I'm once again going to give a slight warning here that this game does come with a high difficulty warning. However, it's one of those games that is totally worth investing the time to learn it, because when you do, the experience is a great one. And guess what? You can even team up in local co-op mode to play through this game with a friend. Oh, and on a final note, just in case it isn't obvious because this is a rhythm game, the soundtrack here is once again phenomenal. And this game is just another amazing pickup for this week. Now it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals with some other great games to consider for this week. So we're now at the end of another eShop Deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to take a couple of seconds to really thank my channel supporters. The monthly support is really appreciated, and you can check out all their names on the end screen of the video. And don't forget, on the way out, if you did like the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future videos are coming out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.